All right, so I've got these cards organized by Pentacles, Wands, Cups, Major Arcana, and Swords. So now I'm going to first draw from the Pentacles pile and see what the Pentacles message is for you today. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so this is a young man with crossroads. One direction is pointing toward this tower, the other direction is pointing back to town. And then the road ahead has a map laid out in front of it. He has a bag of coins on the ground here with his cat, and he has his broomstick. Okay, so different directions. Okay, so going in many different directions, trying to find your path forward. Okay, usually the path forward is, I feel like, it's tied to something, your past, your present, your future. So leaving something behind and where you currently are, and then going forward from there. So let's take a look. You want to do wands next? Okay, let's do wands. Luna wants to do wands. Luna's my youngest. She's one. She likes playing with the cards with me. Okay, so okay, yeah, let's look at the wands here. Let's look at wands, and then we'll look at our cups and our swords. Okay. So we have Ace of Wands. Wow. Okay. So it looks like a spell has been cast and a wand is floating down to this young girl with musical notes, a paintbrush, a feather quill, with a book and a map over a fire. Wow. It's almost like, so far the universe is kind of pointing you in the direction of like your destiny and your purpose, and you're definitely somebody who is creative. You could be artistically talented in the form of music, in the form of writing, in the form of painting. So there's definitely that energy here that you know how like in Harry Potter the wand chooses the wizard? I feel like your wand is choosing you for an artistic purpose or creative pursuits. Okay, and then we have swords and we have cups. All right, I'm going to do cups first. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so let's take a look here. We'll do swords next, but first we'll do cups. Ooh, 9 of cups. Okay, the witch is sitting by the water. The cat is playing with the crab. That could be Cancer sign. And then there's cups all laying on top of this castle, this sand castle. And she's just peacefully sitting there by the ocean, just, meditating, having a moment of relaxation. Wow. Oh my goodness. I think for you, it's really within the year 2025 for you to like take the path of your purpose and your calling into like something artistic, and that's going to bring you the most like peace and clarity of mind. All right, so I think now I'm going to do swords. Ooh, 9 of swords. Wow. Yeah. You could be waking up and not seeing the beauty on the horizon. There's a beautiful horizon. Like the sun is rising, the birds are chirping. It's a beautiful, bright, sunny day outside. But this young woman is sitting in her bed and she's surrounded by like her notes and her books and things. And the cat is trying to play with her. And she just looks, very depressed and very sad. And there's all these daggers hanging on the wall behind her. So I think it's time for you to just like take a full like grasp and understanding that the world awaits you outside. Like the sun is calling, the sun is shining. And it's nature is really trying to encourage you to not sit in bed and just contemplate life but not live life, right? And so I think that's really what's happening here is they're meant to go out in the world and live. And this this is like a kind of glimpse of what like you want your life to look like for 2025. You want to be in this like adventurous spirit mode where you're traveling, you're going on different journeys. You're could be spiritual, could be actual journeys, but you're really like opened yourself up to the possibility of going on adventures and your adventurous spirit awakening. And the map to success is lays ahead of you, really, honestly. And the Ace of Wands is the way you're going to do this is you're going to do it by the wand chooses you. It chooses you. I mean, your destiny, your purpose, if you believe in that stuff, you're a creative person. You want to go out there in the world. You want to do artistic things. You like listening to music. You like singing. You like painting. You like writing. Um, Once you hold on to the wand, once you grasp your purpose, then all of the beauty unfolds because you're the one creating it and you're the one doing it. And the Nine of Cups is kind of like that peaceful, somber, like quiet, contemplative, just living in the moment, just really embracing the beauty and the peace of something as spiritual and relaxing as sitting by like the ocean side and building a sandcastle. I mean, the sandcastle, if you look up close, is like very detailed. It's very, yeah, honey, it's okay. You can um I feel like this is for you. It's like what you want 2025 to look like. And you really want to feel emotional fulfillment. You want to be your truest, most authentic self. Um, So yeah, I mean, I just find like once you fully embrace that it's okay to set out on a new path or a different path from 2024, you're going to experience like a whole new wave of magical, mystical, beautiful moments that bring you to this place of peace, that bring you to this place of clarity. Um, and this Nine of Swords, I think, is what you're afraid will happen if you don't set out and embrace the new day is you'll be stuck surrounded by all these ideas but nothing actually happening with the ideas. And you don't have to be afraid of that. That's sort of kind of like your subconscious sort of trying to like play a trick on you where it's like, well, this was your fear of just being stuck and having all these ideas and not being able to put any of them out there. And that is so much related to your past. Like, it's not even funny because in the past you were scared to go out and you were scared to see what you can do and what you're made of. And this is kind of like a glimpse at your future, okay, of 2025. If you accept it, if you embrace it, if you decide to go out there and do it. Now, I'm going to draw a major arcana to sort of tie all these cards together. And then I'll tell you, I separated it by pentacles, wands, cups, and swords, the cards. So I'll tell you which card is on top of each pile in just a minute. And sort of ties this all together for me. I'm starting to see the full picture here. And first I'm going to draw major arcana for you as well. So you can kind of get an overall sense of the energy that you're dealing with. Yeah, the Magician. It's all coming together. It's all making sense. The magician is the creative artist. They're the alchemist. They're the witch, the wizard, the uh, scientist behind all that is like who you are and what you represent. They're, the wise, magical teacher, at Hogwarts that's showing you how to use the tools and the skills that you were born with so that you can figure out when you're like graduating what degree you want to pursue or what subject you want to study, or it's like your favorite, right? It's okay, sweetie. um Yeah, I mean, the magician ties this all together perfectly because it's incorporating each element. And I knew at the beginning of your reading, Sagittarius, that I wanted to separate each card by their suit: pentacles, wands, cups, swords, and then the major arcana would tie it all together. And this ties it together perfectly. And I just feel so deeply that you embody all of these elements. And the pentacles is saying you have enough financial means where you can go on the journey you want to go on. You have the support you need. If you want to make it a spiritual one, you have the financial means to do so. If you want to make it more of a material one where you're like getting on a plane or something like that, you have the means to do that. And then the wands here, I really get the sense and the feeling that you are choosing your wand, or the wand is choosing you, right? And you are embracing that and all that wand embodies, and all where it harnesses your magic and your powers, and it literally like protects you when you need protection, and it creates when you need to create. And the Nine of Cups is that peaceful, tranquil state of mind and being. Even maybe your journey is going to take you to a beachside. Like, it's going to be beautiful. And the magician has all of the elements. If you look closely, you can see here the wand, the sword, the pentacle, and the cup. And the magician is harnessing his magical abilities, okay, and using them to create this light within and make something beautiful here. And your subconscious. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about this. So basically what I'm seeing here is the Four of Swords. Okay, this is a younger version of this woman today. So this is you in your past being a young... Okay, sweetie. I'm going to play with these. You can. Being a young girl that is afraid to put your ideas into action, to go out in the world and see the sun and travel and go on these adventures. But somewhere along the way, you chose to go along on the path. You realized it was better to face your fears and face the challenge than to just stay put. And this is you now, a grown woman, an adult that has traveled, that has earned your witch hat, your broomstick. The swords are now placed in this special holder for when you need them, right? And the moon, right? The crescent moon here is showing you like you can sleep peacefully at night knowing you are safe and you are secure, okay? So that's what I really feel is your inner child might be still a little timid and a little shy and a little afraid to go out there and to travel again and to experience life again. But 2025 has so much to offer you, and you have so much to offer those around you that love you and support you and believe in you. Yeah. And at the top of the cups is the Queen of Cups, younger version of yourself, wanting to have that peaceful moment on the beach. Maybe when you were younger, your parents took you to a beautiful tropical beach somewhere, and it just made you feel so connected to the world and the earth and spirit and source and all of these beautiful things, that you could just see your life unfolding in this beautiful magical way, and like you were basically in paradise. And now as a grown woman, maybe pregnant with your own child or had your own children, you are now able to bring like something to the table that can help manifest this back into reality. Like you can connect again with your inner child and all the wonder and awe and excitement that your inner child wanted you to experience. Okay, because you can see here, this woman, she's bringing, it looks like it's like a giant shell filled with water, and she's bringing it to the ocean, and there's these little fishies jumping up out of the ocean, and there's a mommy cat sitting on the chair with